I've noticed sometimes more power will go even if I load the same amount in a quicker time. So I like to understand why. And then I call them being like, so last week, this is how much I used. Why? This is how much I bought. Why did it go so quickly? Like, I'm really like annoying. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where we're all about leveling up, elevating, and living our absolute best lives. Today's video is all about apps that I used in Uganda while visiting and while living here that have helped with my transition, and I thought I would share them with you. Most of them that I wanted to feature were going to be Ugandan owned apps, since we don't have that many applications here in general. I wanted to also mention a few that are just instrumental to my day-to-day life. Let's get into this video. The first app that I want to mention that is dear to my heart is the Tobo app. It is great for travel, anything from rentals with Airbnb to experiences throughout Uganda to even wherever, but it's not just Uganda, now they're in various different East African countries and other countries in Africa as well, which I think is so dope, and I'm so proud of them because they actually are fully Ugandan owned, Ugandan developed, Ugandan ran, all of the above, and it's a quality app, so I really wanted to shout them out. And they've helped a lot with me finding experiences throughout Uganda, from excursions and whatnot to even just in Kampala as well, whatever I want to go places, and also looking for rentals if I want to get out of my apartment. So really dope app. Definitely wanted to highlight that first. Two apps that I use a lot moving around, and I'm going to be honest with y'all in this video. So if I like an app and if I don't, I'm gonna tell y'all because you know me. Anyway, I use two apps to move about, which is Uber and Bolt. And I know that there's a Ugandan owned app that is for Android because I have an iPhone. I should actually mention that a lot of these are going to be for iPhone, and then I'll do honorable mentions later for Android only apps, but I don't know them and I haven't used them because I have an iPhone. Uber and Bolt, both of which you guys have seen. I will tag here my moving around Uganda video. You guys will get the full in-depth review on how I feel about them. But yes, I do use Uber and Bolt. Uber is a little bit better than Bolt, the drivers and the quality of cars, but that's what I used to move around. I feel like you can even tell my energy. I'm just like... But outside of that, a great app that I really liked for deliveries that actually worked for a really long time and then they kind of were like glitchy, so I haven't used them a lot recently, is SafeBoda. So SafeBoda, I really liked them because if you are in the Boda culture of moving around, they have helmets, they have hairnets, so it's a bit safer for you to move around on a Boda, and they actually have regulations they have to follow, and they have names with numbers, so you can report a driver if necessary, which I think is way better than just hopping on a Boda on the side of the road. I used to use them a lot for deliveries. They're actually great for deliveries. I still use them now for deliveries, really good. And then they also have a food service on there. I just felt it was just a bit glitchy. Something obviously every company and person needs feedback. I'm sure they'll get that for many of their users, but while I was on there a lot and using it daily, they were extremely helpful. So definitely recommend SafeBoda as well if you're coming about. So two apps that I want to mention when it comes to food are Jumia and Glovo. Glovo is more new on the scene. I don't know if they're Ugandan owned. To be honest with you, I probably should have researched that before doing this video. But they on the scale of Jumia food delivery app. So Jumia, I think I've also shared with vlogs and stuff. Love-hate relationship with Jumia. And I'm gonna be 100% frank. I don't even care. I always get what I need, especially even groceries. That's my favorite thing to shop on Jumia because sometimes I'm lazy. And guys, don't even judge me. I live like a 3-minute walk from a grocery store. Okay, not 5-minute walk from the grocery store, but sometimes you just be on your phone and you're like, I can just get it delivered to my house for $2K, so why not? So that's what I usually do, but sometimes with grocery stores, they may or may not have the item. They don't update them daily, so that's a bit of an issue. So sometimes you order and then you'll get like something else, like you ordered strawberries, you get grapes or something. There's Jumia. Glovo is strictly food delivery as far as I know at the moment, and maybe like pharmacy and like that kind of stuff, gas and water, whatever. But I do use Jumia weekly as well as Glovo. They're both great for food, so something to consider while you're here. The next thing that I want to mention is Chipper app. Chipper app is actually, I think, half Ugandan owned, half Ghanaian owned. I think but then also based in the US, I don't know. But I love the Ugandan component, that's why I wanted to mention them. Personally, I've tried to use them to send money throughout Africa, but I think they were super new when I used them. So it wasn't really working very well, but I think they must have ironed that out at this point. But I like that you can send money throughout Africa because it's very annoying. I remember being in Ghana and I was like, but if I didn't have my bank account and my Canadian card and stuff, like, and I had send wave, I was able to send to myself in Ghana, but like if I didn't have that, I was like, what would I be able to do to send from my Uganda number, mobile money, to my Ghana number at the time, mobile money. So some things like that, I like that they were able to pinpoint a problem and find a solution to that. They also do investing, and I heard that that part is like more fun, and I've heard a lot of great reviews on that part, more so than the sending money part. Not investing, sorry, like, yeah, investing like cryptocurrency and things like that. I'm pretty sure that's what they do. I really liked that they're growing and that they're based from Africa and partly Uganda, so I thought that was really dope. I'd give them a mention, even if the app hasn't really worked that well for me, but maybe it'll work better for you guys. Moving to Africa, specifically Uganda, was really daunting with little to no information online about where to live, how to start a business, what to eat, where to hang out, all of that amazing stuff. So I figured I'd start a website where you can book a consultation with me and ask me whatever you like, and then also updates based on the diaspora community that we're growing here on YouTube. So definitely go and check out the website and join the community. So the next app I want to mention, I thought, like, I got it and I started dying of laughter because it sounds like Kijiji, which is like Craigslist in Canada, which I think they have Kijiji in America. Maybe that's where it started, but I know it from Canada, which is literally like classifieds and like looking for things online. So then I found an app. I remember just looking through apps like a year ago or 2 years ago when I came, and I was like, Gigi, that sounds like Kijiji. It turns out it's the same thing. So basically, Gigi, it's like Ugandan Kijiji. I'd laugh if they're Canadian or American, if that's just where they got it from. Obviously, probably. I like this app because it's actually helped me find a lot of random things, from carpenter to, what was I looking for? I was looking for a drone a while ago, and there were people selling. So the people are always selling off things on there. So it's even dope if you want to get rid of certain things you have, like a spare, I don't know, TV or table you want to get rid of or whatever it may be, instead of posting it on groups, or maybe you don't have a platform to be able to have enough views, you can just go on an app like that. So I do know that it's pretty sure it's Ugandan owned. Love it, because I love apps like that. I like when people can make money and share things with other people instead of just throwing things out wastefully. Or you can also donate your things, but also you can also sell your things. So yeah, love Gigi. Thought I would mention them as well. Another app, I'm pretty sure it's African owned, I guess. I don't know, I didn't do research on this, but I just like that I get my African news on it. Whenever I'm reading about news, is African News. It's like a yellow little icon. Very pretty dope because it's from news from different regions and you can filter it. Because personally, the way I stay a happy person is not watching the news every day. I just can't do it. But I do like to know business news and keeping up with that. And through business news, you'll learn like little inklings of what's going on anyway around the world. And then family will be talking about things and friends. So you'll hear. I just don't want to be bombarded with CNN in my brain every day. That's not my thing. So I do like this app. I always go on it, filter it to the business section, and I can see what's happening. And I use other apps too, but this one is African owned, so that's why I'm mentioning it in this video. So for entertainment, I thought I would mention Showmax. I'm obsessed with Showmax. You do need a DSTV account to be able to use Showmax, but I like it because it's the Netflix. It's like my Netflix, but with African shows, series, movies, as well as other things. That's how I watch HBO shows, because I can't find anything HBO. For some odd reason, they have HBO shows on there. Watched Insecure, finished it, cried. Great app. Has a lot. It could be improved tremendously, but at least it's like our Netflix, essentially, kind of. Maybe like our Amazon Prime, I don't know, something like that. But definitely had to mention that as well. So everyday apps that I use regularly for just day-to-day maintenance around the house and money and stuff. Had to mention for sure Umeme. Technically, I go on their Twitter account to see what the hell is going on with my power. But if not, I also use the app just to load, because it's really quick. See what the last things I loaded, my usage, if they have issues. Because I've noticed sometimes more power will go even if I load the same amount in a quicker time. So I like to understand why. And then I call them being like, so last week, this is how much I used. This is how much I bought. Why did it go so quickly? Like, I'm really like annoying. So yeah, the Umeme app I feel like is a must. And usually when they're organized, you can find out the shutdowns before they actually happen on the app as well. Not that anyone's living on there to even find that out. Usually you just find the power's gone and you figure out what's going on. The next app I use regularly, religiously, every single day is MTN Momo app. That one is just God sent, life sending. Because you know what happens? When you want to send money, you have to do like star or something. Then you have to actually know the person's number, which is annoying. But on there, you can just go to your contacts, press your contact, send the money. Like, it's just more organized. It's easy. You can top up airtime, everything on there. So freaking easy. Love that app. It's easy to use. I don't know what else to say but easy. That's the app. So last few apps I want to mention, which I haven't personally used, but apparently they're very useful according to my PA Priska. They're Android only, so that's why I haven't used them. Otherwise I would. You guys know I'm pro anything African, pro everything made in Uganda, pro everything made in Africa. So of course I would have them. They're just not on the app stores. There's Yoza, which helps you connect to people who cleaning services throughout your house, laundry services to your home. Thought that was really dope because not everybody has a maid, or even if you're here just to visit, like that's so helpful. You may not be able to find a maid for 2 weeks or for a month, a short period of time. So why not just have the services brought to you? So I thought that was pretty dope. Another one that I was so excited about, I really went searching, I was like, oh my God, was Recipe Uganda. So apparently they have recipes like traditional dishes, and then kind of like all recipes, but for Uganda. I was so excited. I remember being in uni asking my mom to make me a recipe book for Ugandan dishes. And you know what my mom told me? You just learn. She's like, it just comes to you. No, it doesn't. So how many bad dishes do I have to make before I make a good one? That's so annoying. So yeah, I thought that was really dope. I was so excited to get that, and it doesn't work on the app stores. So for you Android users, that's something to download for yourself. And then lastly, there's Afro Mobile, which has entertainment, which I loved, that you can get. I'm obsessed, for example, which actually is on Showmax, but I hope it's on Afro Mobile. I'm obsessed with Date My Family Uganda. Like, I religiously need to watch that every week. On Sundays, I'm like, there's a new episode. It's pure entertainment, wonderful quality. They went from crap cameras to the most high-tech thing. Like, I just can't. The commentator's hilarious. You guys, just thank me later. Date My Family Uganda. You can't find it on the internet. You can only find it on apps. So hopefully it's on Afro Mobile. But I like that they have different channels in Uganda. So MBS, NTV, whatever, you can watch on there. I think that's everything I wanted to mention. If there's any apps that you guys use that I didn't mention, please leave in the comments below. I know there's a gazillion, especially on the Play Store. So definitely mention. I did not mention a lot, but I don't know how to do it if I didn't have any of these every day, because I use them regularly. I'm not joking. Religiously. Momo Pay? Religiously. Anyway, I think that's everything that I wanted to mention in this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please do remember to subscribe, hit the bell notification button, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye, guys.